Hello guys, welcome back. So let's get straight into it. Let's look at your first part of your research post or research article, which would be the abstract. The abstract. Now, some of you may be thinking to yourself, abstract, that sounds kind of weird. What does an abstract actually mean, right? So when you do your research post or your research article, the function of an abstract is to provide an overview for the reader. Okay, so they'll know exactly what your research topic is and what were your findings, what were your conclusions, right? So they will just need to read your abstract and get a general idea of your research that you carried out. So it's kind of like a small summary of your whole research project, all right? So that reader will be able to, once they've read everything, they'll be able to then have a general idea of what your research was, how you conducted it, and what were your findings. So that would be what we call an abstract, right? So a general overview. This would be provided to the reader once they actually read through your abstract. So it gives them a general idea. It's really important, actually, your abstract, because it's often the very first thing a reader will read, right? So you want to make sure that you do this as accurately as possible, right? All right, let's move on to the second part then, which would be your introduction. Introduction, okay? Now, your introduction, you want to introduce obviously your topic, and you want to, I can't stress this enough, you really want to say to the reader why you feel that your research is so important. Really stress to the reader why you feel that your research is really, really important, why it's necessary, right? So obviously, that would be in your introduction, all right? So perhaps provide a general description of what your topic is about. Don't forget to stress why you feel it's really, really important, okay? That your topic holds significance. It's really important. So that'd be your introduction there. And then thirdly, you would have then your literature review. So literature review. And here is where you're going to talk about, discuss your topic, all right? Provide general background to your topic for that reader. You're going to be consulting secondary sources, all right, such as websites, books, journals, articles, and this is where you're providing background information relating to your topic. So it essentially puts your research question into some kind of context, all right, for that reader. So let's make an example here. Maybe you're talking about social media and cyberbullying, all right? So that's your research question that you chose, and you are now going to conduct kind of background information, discussion and description relating to that in your literature review. All right, you're going to be consulting what have other people written about the topic. Have they said, oh, there's no real connection, or have some people said, yes, there is a real connection with social media usage and cyberbullying? So you want to provide some context for that reader, and this is where they'll be able to then make a connection between your research question and what have other people discussed. Okay, so those first three parts of your poster and also your research article. Let's go through again. So firstly your abstract. Once again, you're just providing a very basic overview, short overview of what your research was about, what were your findings, what were your conclusions. Then you have your introduction, where you're introducing your topic, and you're saying why you feel it's really important, your topic. And then your literature review, you're providing background information relating to your topic from secondary sources, from what other people have said. And this will then situate your research question. Okay, people will be able to make a connection with what your research question is and that background information that you're providing from your literature review. Awesome, guys. We'll go through the next few parts very shortly in part 2 of this tutorial. See you soon in part 2.